know a lot of you are really excited about starting your own small business, but you need kind of a little walkthrough of what you need to open your Etsy store to make it successful and how exactly to open that Etsy shop. So let's go ahead and do it together today. So watch this on your phone, get your computer out, and let's do this together. What's up guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel where I help you grow your small business or monetize your social media so that you can go live your dream. So let's go ahead and start with this Etsy tutorial. So there are 5 things that you need to do before you open your Etsy shop. Number 1, you need to come up with a name and make sure this is a name that you like, and don't focus too hard on it. I have the habit of just focusing so hard on names that I don't ever do anything past that point. So name your business. Number 2, you need to go ahead and get an email address with that business. Don't use your personal email address when you open up your Etsy shop. You can get a Google business, a Gmail account for your business. So just go ahead and do that. That will make it easiest for you to open your Etsy shop and keep everything in one main place. Third thing you want to do is get a logo, and you can design this yourself, or you can go on Etsy and there's tons and tons of logo designs that you can buy and customize to your specific business. Along with your logo, number 4 is going to be to have a banner image ready to go, because a shop just looks so much more professional if it has the banner image at the top and then your profile picture as your logo. You can also buy these in kits on Etsy, so I will pop up a few of those and I'll link some below that I really think are super cute. That will just make it super easy for you, and you don't have to spend time just trying to perfect your Etsy banner image when you can buy one that's $4, $5 on Etsy. And then the last thing you need is at least 1 listing ready to go, just so that you can fill this out and see exactly what your Etsy shop is going to look like. I would personally recommend having at least 15 listings ready to go if you want to sell right off the bat, because people aren't going to buy from you if you don't have a lot of listings on your Etsy site. So right now we are going to figure out those 5 main things for your shop, and then we're going to go ahead and go to Etsy and start creating your own Etsy shop. Okay, so I have already made my name and I signed up for a Google account for my business. So the next thing we need to do is figure out what logo we're gonna use and figure out a banner image for our shop. So we can always go on Etsy and actually search Etsy banner and logo and scroll through here. There's a lot of good options. I like this one. I think it's really cute, good colors. This is the vibe that I really like. So that one's cool. You can see there's a lot of different types, different vibes, depending on what you're going for. We can always do this, or we can go to Canva ourselves to try to make ourselves a banner. So if I look up Etsy banner, Etsy shop cover, it pops up and you click that and it's going to take you to this basic design gallery, I guess, where you can decide which one you like, or you can create one from scratch. So it's up to you. Once I have one selected, I'm just going to edit this and make it say my brand name. And if you don't like the font, you can always change the font in here. It's very easy. You can also upload your own fonts that you use. All right, so we're gonna edit this however we need to edit it, and then we will export it to save for your Etsy shop. Okay, so now I have mine all ready to go. That's my banner. So I'm gonna take that shop cover and I'm just gonna download it to my computer as a PNG. And then I'm going to make a logo out of the same design template. I'm gonna go up here to resize and I'm going to search for an Etsy shop icon, and I'm going to copy and resize. That is going to make this exactly the right dimensions for my Etsy shop cover. And then I can mess around with this, and I'm going to delete these. I just want this, but I want this bigger because I want it to be able to be read. Okay, once we're done with that, we can really go ahead and go to Etsy and create our shop. Okay, once we have everything else ready, we are ready to go ahead and make our Etsy shop. So I'm gonna go back over to Etsy and click the sign in button at the top. and then I'm gonna click register. After I click that, it's asking me for my email address. I'm gonna use the one that I just created. And then it's gonna ask you for a couple more things. And click register. You could also just register with your Google account. I don't really know why I didn't do that. And then it says sell on Etsy. So if you click this little drop down menu over here where the little person icon is up top, then click sell on Etsy. Once you do that, it's gonna get you to a spot where it's gonna start explaining some things to you. It's gonna tell you all the great things about being an Etsy store owner. Then you can just click open your Etsy shop. You select your language, your country, your currency, and then it's gonna ask you just a little bit about yourself and your selling. So I sell part-time, but hope to sell full-time. Okay, save and continue. And then it's gonna ask you to enter your shop name. You only have 20 characters, so it's gonna tell you if it's available or not. Mine says available. I click save and continue. A good thing to remember here is it says after you open your shop, you can change your name only one time. So just keep that in mind. All right, then it's gonna ask you for that listing. That's why I told you to have a listing ready to go, something that's available for you so that you can go ahead and post this. It's not gonna be active yet because your shop's not open, but you can go ahead and list something here. So once you're ready to create your listing, you're going to need just like a basic cover picture for your listing. So on mine, I am going to, oops. I click add a photo and then I downloaded my just sample weekly planner here. I'm gonna add the photos from my listing. So I want something that stands out. I'm going to adjust my thumbnail so that it works perfectly with my picture. But I like to make all my listings in a square just because it makes it easier and it's streamlined. Everything is the same size, which makes it look a little bit more professional. So if you can, I would add more pictures. I personally am just doing this to show you guys so I don't have like a lot of pictures. You can also add a video if you want. This is a really good idea. You can take like a TikTok video or an Instagram reel that you've done and put a video on your listing, and it's gonna make it look super, super cool and fun. And then you want to add a title. I'm just gonna do a basic title, weekly planner. Let's say digital weekly planner. So you can use a lot of characters in your title. So make your long tail keywords and your shorter tail keywords, like make the most of them when you list your item. Right now, I am not going into detail about that. I'm just gonna kind of do this so that we can see what it's like to create your Etsy shop. Okay, so then who made your item? I did. What is it? It's a finished product. I made it this year. Okay, so then we can look for a category. Digital calendar and planner, perfect. Primary color, I would say it's beige, but I don't want to put that because I don't want people to just think it. Ask you down here, primary color, secondary color, occasion, all of those things are optional. You can set this to renew automatically or manually. If you set it to renew automatically, it charges you 20 cents every time the listing is bought or if the listing expires. And then it's gonna ask you physical or digital product. Mine is gonna be a digital product. So a digital file that buyers will download. Perfect. So then it's gonna ask me to write a description. And in the description, we want to include keywords that people would be searching for, but then we also want to kind of sell the product. Okay, so right now I'm just writing the description. Again, I'm going to write a shorter description than I normally would. Okay, tags are optional. section is optional. So if you want to have a section in your shop, you can add a section. So I'm gonna add a section here called digital planners. Tags. What is someone gonna search to find your listing? We're gonna say digital planner, digital planning, iPad planner, vertical, iPad planner. Ooh. Okay, so you want to add all of the tags that you possibly can so that you get the most out of this section. Okay, so add all of the tags that you can, and then I'm not gonna add any materials to mine, and then you are going to put a price. So let's just say I'm gonna charge $150 for this, and then quantity, let's say I wanna put 100. Okay, no SKU for me personally, and then no personalization, because this is not anything that anyone's going to get personalized. This is exactly like they're just going to get this digital download. So since it's a digital file, I'm going to click upload file, and it's going to let me upload the file that people will automatically be able to download as soon as they purchase this for $1.50. If this was not a digital file, this is where you would fill out all of the shipping information. So I'm gonna click save and continue, and then it says great job on your first listing. So perfect, it's up, it's ready to go. And then it's gonna ask you how you get paid. So you have to fill out all of this information before you can actually start selling on Etsy. But once you've put all of your bank information in, it's gonna ask for your credit card, just so that you make sure that you can pay for your actual listings. And then it's gonna ask for your bank account so that it can deposit the money into your accounts. It's going to put you right here where you have your actual shop, and then you have your one listing that you made earlier. You can see that there's no shop picture and there's no banner picture right here. And there's also nothing for me over here on this side, because it gives you like a spot for the owner so that people can like get to know the owner better. So click manage your shop, and then you're in the dashboard. So once you get to the dashboard, there's a lot of different things you can do. So you can go to your listings, and this is where you can create a new listing. If you want to, and you have like listings that are similar, you can go here, and then you can copy it and create more listings just like that, where you can just like go in and change the file and change like all of that good stuff. But that's what's under listings. You can also go to messages, orders, like this is where all of those things are going to be. You can find your statistics here. You're obviously not going to have any because you just opened your shop. And then you can go down here to marketing if you want to run any sales, if you want a web address, all that. You can also go to settings, and this is where you're going to find your info and appearance, which is what we need for your shop icon that we already made. Drop this in if you want to, just to kind of zoom it in if you need. This is your shop title. So I know my shop name is Hannah Sky Creative, but I want my shop title to be something that's more searchable. So tools for small business owners, or let's say resources, that's what I said. All right. If you want to see what your Etsy store is going to look like, you can go here, and then you can click edit shop, and this is where you can find your banner. So you can do a big banner, a mini banner, or none. A little shop banner, I can, if I don't like how it looks, I can edit it, and you can change it to like the mini banner, which might look better here. And then you can pan it around so that it looks, or it's like centered up the best. So that's how you edit the visuals of your Etsy store. So once you've done all that, your Etsy store is pretty much set up and ready to go. Now you need to focus on getting more listings and adding those to your shop so that you look more reputable and people will buy from you. Once you have 15 listings ready to go, I think the best recommendation is to keep adding to your Etsy store as much as possible and make sure that you're consistent with that. So maybe add 1 listing a week or 2 listings a week on the same day so that Etsy knows that you're still active and they will keep pushing your listings out to people. All right, I feel like that was a really long video and I hope it was super helpful for someone out there who's looking to start their own Etsy shop. And I am so excited to see what you guys do with your Etsy shops in 2022. So if you are starting one and you just went through this whole long process with me, go ahead and leave your Etsy shop name in the comments so that I can go check them out, favorite your shop, and try to give it a little boost in the algorithm. Just know that if other people are leaving their shop names, don't just go like lurk on their shop page, because it actually hurts them if somebody goes onto their shop page and doesn't either favorite the shop or buy something from their shop. So if you go on someone's page, just try to make sure you give them a little bit of love on their Etsy store, because it will help us all so much. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.